You can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make the water drink. I'm like, bro, nobody. This isn't helping anybody, my guy. Like, I don't know why you think this is gonna. Yeah, that's my son, dude. I don't know. It's me 24/7, dude. I promise you. There are no quiet moments in my house.
What's really funny.
I actually worried. Yeah.
Every sound, like I like freak out a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, and you're just like, yeah.
That's
anyway.
Emiliano. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's a laugh. Oh, no, he's good. Oh, something funny on TV. No, he literally, if he's not making noise, I get worried. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? What's going on here? And it's like, that's when you go check when it's been too quiet for too long. Yeah. That's when I find him like, dumping toys into the toilet or something like that. And I'm just like, oh, dude, what are you doing? Or he's like, I don't know. He does some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's good. Our kid is very, she's quiet. She's just quiet by nature, but she's very like, when she was a kid, she never got into things. But here recently, I don't know what it is. She likes playing with like random chemicals.
Yeah.
Like,
that's cool.
Like, making potions. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, thank God
she's making chlorine and
yeah.
What is it? Chlorine and bleach. She's making goddamn.
Luckily, she hasn't gotten into but like, it's like a giant waste of. She'll like mix soap and shampoo and conditioner. I'm like, that stuff costs money.
Yeah.
Girl.
Why don't you get her a science kit?
I have bought her a science kit.
Okay.
And she blows through it in like a day.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't follow the instructions. She's just like, I'm making a potion.
Just buy her like a gallon of vinegar and baking soda.
Oh yeah, we've done that, man.
Food coloring, that's dope. That's pretty cool. It's cool that she's curious, she's being a kid, and you're like, no, we've passed that. No, you're almost not. I don't even know. Just you're not. You're almost in the double digits.
She's about to be 9 this year. Yeah. But
you're still playing. You're still playing make believe. Yeah, how dare you?
Come to the real world with the rest of us. Where's your W-2s?
Have you figured out what you want to do with your life? What college you want to go to?
I need to file our taxes this week. Where's your W-2?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah. Damn, that's cool though, man. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't. He's just so. He doesn't care, man. He's literally in his world, touching shit, messing shit, throwing shit in the ground. He's just exploring life, I guess. I mean, he doesn't even take time to explore. He's literally like, I'm gonna blow it up now and then ask questions later. And I'm just like, bro, please stop.
He's an American.
He is by birth, right? No, he is a boy through and through, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real, that man is straight up. And my daughter, she's so different. She is so like chill.
Yeah,
that baby never cries unless she's hungry. That girl can eat. Oh my god, that girl can eat, bro. She eats more than Emiliano. Like, I'll literally serve her more, and she'll eat anything, dude. Cucumbers, carrots, orange, tomatoes. I let her crawl around the house, and I'm following her, and I see her, and I'm like, hey, what do you got in your mouth? And she's like, and like, now she knows, like, hey, come here. And she's like, she starts wiggling away. And I'm like, come here. And I pick her up, and she's like, and I pick her up, and I grab her, like, I scoop it out of her mouth.
Yeah.
She's chewing on chopped onions, right? And I'm just like, we haven't cooked with onions in like a day or two. Where the fuck did she got this under the stove? And I'm just like, oh god. And she's like, so happy, like it's the most delicious thing ever.
Yeah.
Her breath stinks of fucking onions, dude. She's
like the SpongeBob from that one episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that Sunday?
She's like, look at him. Look at him. He's like, what does he say? He's like, hey buddy, I hope my ugliness doesn't bother you. He's like, no problem, boy. Oh god. I love that episode. Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, but that's why I say, man, like, I'm a girl dad. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't deal with.
No, I love my son, but damn, he will test your patience, dude. Especially with me and Ceci, like working, separate shifts. It's like he's most of it. Like, just even if I didn't have, I mean, even if I have Anaishi, it would be the same. I think I'd struggle the same amount. Because Anaishi, when I get home, she's like, she passes out, like she goes to sleep. We take a nap. If I don't wake her up, she sleeps for like 4 hours, dude. Like, she eats and sleeps. That's it. That's all she needs. And a little bit of Miss Rachel, right? Emiliano, he's just like, hey daddy, look at this, hey daddy, look, hey daddy, look. And I'm like, oh yeah, Papi, what's up, Papi, what's up? Hey daddy, and he's just running around the house. It's like, I got it. He does have some really like cute moments, man. He's always kind of like constantly looking out. Like, now he's in an age where, daddy, can I have a cracker? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I give him a cracker, and he's like, one for Annie? And I'm like, all right, here you go. And he'll go, and I'm like, here you go, Annie. Or he's like, daddy, I want. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, gets a cup, and he's like, here you go. He brings me a cup of water, and he's like, you ready? You're like, okay. And I don't know, he wants to, what's it called?
Do a
toast it, yeah. The other day we got him candies. He opened up like 5 kisses. Gave one to Ceci, gave one to me, one to Nai. He's like, all right, you ready? He's like, don't eat it. Because I was like, oh, thanks. No, don't eat it.
Together.
He turned around, don't eat it, okay? And I'm like, okay, all right, you got me, bro. I'm not going to eat it. And then he's like, you ready? Okay. And they eat it.
It's almost like he's kind of trying you a little bit. Like,
yeah.
You didn't get that big by not eating it, bro.
I know you're going to eat it.
I know you want it.
I've seen you eat, my guy. I know you're going to eat this.
I will say, I think you've done a very good job, like, raising him. Like, when I was downstairs, like, right now, and super polite, and I went into my bedroom, which I always keep the door closed. Yeah. And he follows me in, and he goes, what's in here? Oh, wow. It's nice. It's, like, it's so cool. And I'm like, it's a mess. Please get out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, let's go. And like, you know, he's just like, okay, come on. You know, like,
yeah. I mean, with other people, dude, he's just like cute and quiet and doesn't know. I'm just a boy, you know. And then with at home, he's just like the kid from the Babadook, right? He's just like, why can't you be normal? Like, he's that. He is legit that. On the way here, I told him, Julia said, how was your day? And then he's like, he didn't answer him, and I took the balloon away. Hey, man, how's your deal? And he freaked out. He freaked out for like 10 seconds and then passed out. He fell asleep. And I was like, all right, he was just tired. But still, I mean, that's literally my day.
One last shriek out.
Yeah, I was like, so he's I appreciate you because that makes me feel better. Like, all right, we're doing something right. No. Every day I'm wondering, oh man, I hope I don't make a serial killer. Like, and it makes me feel better.
I've said it once, man. I'll say it every single time. We're gonna screw them.
Most definitely.
We just gotta minimize it as much.
Yeah, you know? or like screw them up in a good way that like they can, you know, maybe he'll be a comedian. Or maybe he'll write music.
Yeah, he'll channel that childhood trauma into something else.
What's up, guys? Welcome back, episode 17. I forgot about that. Welcome back.
Well timed. As you can tell, we have our producer today.
Oh man, part-time producer, full-time friend. Julie B. That's my boy right there, Juju on the dock. Thanks for being with us.
Welcome back. I am Straw Hat Papi, aka Action, aka Christian.
He is Straw Hat Papi.
This is Monstud, aka Monster, aka Mauricio,
Monster 0304. my dude. Always.
My dude.
Yeah. My nickname is Monster, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's weird. It's a high school nickname. I'm just stuck. I always felt like it seems normal to me, but like
I genuinely forget your name sometimes.
Yeah, my real name or Monster?
No, your real name.
Oh, people just call me Monster.
So, yeah, sometimes I sit there and think, and I'm like,
I feel like people would be like, his name is Monster? What the fuck? Like, right? Like, it's such a crazy. Yeah.
People that don't know, they probably think of like.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and I hate Monster. I love Red Bull. I'm a Red Bull guy.
Not a sponsor.
Like the only thing I'm Monster at is a buffet, bro. Like, there is no correlation of the word Monster to me. But that's my nickname. Everybody calls me that.
Episode 17.
17, man. So I was wondering. So at what point do we start season 2? How does that work?
I don't know.
Like By the way, I don't understand why podcasts have seasons, right?
Right, like
unless we change scenery, like if we get a new studio or something like that, maybe couches, maybe season 2.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I just feel like it'd just be, you know, it'd be like putting a new intro to Naruto. Like why? For no reason, just cause.
Yeah.
Right. Like
it's a different story arc.
Yeah, but it's like nothing changed.
Yeah. One of us has to have another kid, and
one of us has to lose an arm now.
Oh God damn.
Oh yeah. We can have a kid. Yeah.
Like Jesus.
Oh, right. Me and Ceci had our anniversary on Sunday.
Aww.
That would have been a good applaud time, but whatever, you know.
No, a good aw.
Yeah. God damn. Anyways.
Yeah. How many years does that make it?
10 years married, man.
That is going on way too long.
It's not that funny, Julius. Relax. God dang. You could have stopped that at any point.
So how many years is
10 years married, man. We got married. We were babies, dude.
10 years.
22 years old married. And then, yeah, dude, for real. We didn't, which, I mean, looking back now, I'm like, dang, dude. We were so young, you know?
I mean, you did it right, though. Because if not, right now, you'd be on a plane to fucking
Venezuela, right, to Salvador.
Yeah,
that's true, man. I locked it in ahead of time. Damn, if only I would have known. If I had that like hindsight of trying to buy Google or something, I would have been rich. But we were hanging out. We had plans. Woke up late as shit, obviously. Dropped the kids off and at my sister's house, and we were like, well, you know, we can't go up north. We want to go like to Duluth or whatever.
Okay.
Because they're like, they have the go-kart racing, get something to eat, you know, watch a movie.
Like Andretti's?
No, there's another place called K1 something.
Well, I've never been there.
It's like close to Andretti's.
Okay.
And she's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. And then we woke up like at noon. I was like, yeah, I'm not spending 3 hours of like the last 4 hours of my day commuting. You know what I mean?
I mean, waking up late in itself is a dub, right?
Right. I'll take it. I mean, if the body needed it, right? So we were like, okay, cool. Let's see what we can do around here. And literally, the saddest 10-year anniversary in South Georgia. we go. We're like, Sophie recommended us do an escape room, right? And I'm like, okay,
that's cool. Yeah.
You know what? I've never done one. I've always wanted to. They sound like fun, right?
Same.
We go. I'm not gonna lie. It was just me and her. And I think going in, I didn't even think about it, but Ceci probably had this like worriness of like, we're gonna get in a fight, probably. We're gonna get in a fight over something because like not necessarily. I'm not gonna lie. I get overwhelmed sometimes, pretty quick sometimes. And
is that your way of saying you could be an asshole? Sometimes?
I can be an asshole. I don't mean like I'm not like raging, but I'm just saying like
stop the cap.
You know, if she goes south and I'm like I get overstimulated, I'm like we need to just chill. Like there's so much. I'm a very hard plan guy. Like if things don't go to plan, my day's just ruined. Okay. I don't know why. Right. It's just the way I am. But we get there, we try to solve stuff. It's just me and her, and we're getting through it. And they're being real cool. They're giving us clues out the ass because I thought they were gonna be like legit Resident Evil, like Silent Hill style. Like, oh, there's a thing you read, you solve a puzzle, you fix.
Is it not that?
No, man. I mean, it is a little bit of it, right? Yeah. But a lot of it is just like really stupid. Like, if you have 10 people in a room and they fidget with enough things happen. Oh. Like, that's how I ended up feeling because there's so many things that just like, how would you have ever found, like, that doesn't make any sense, right?
So you just gotta walk around the room.
You just gotta walk around touching things. And then they put stickers around, like, don't touch this, don't pick this up, right? You should have taken
your son, because he would have been out of there in 10 minutes.
I would have had to pay damages, probably.
I mean, he touches everything, so you would have been out there real quick.
So, like, for example, there's this one part where they're like, anything that has a sticker on, don't pick it up, don't touch it, right? It's decoration. All right, cool. We find a key. We can't find where the hell it goes. I find there's a lockbox under the TV. I thought it was like a DVR, first of all. And for the longest, we were like, where does this key go? We can't find where it goes. And someone tells us, there's a lockbox on the TV. And I'm just like, there's a hand that says do not touch. Why would I touch it? It says do not touch. Whatever, fine. We open it. There's another part. It's just so many like random stuff that, like, for example, it'll give you like, there's a lock pad on the door, right? And you find CDs and you're trying to solve like what the numbers on the CDs mean. And you have like a lock panel on the door. You have 2 dressers with locks on them. You have a lock like on some random mueble over here. And you're just like, okay, what the hell do I do with these CDs? Yeah. Like, which one of these do they go to? So we're trying to fidget with like the locks. And it turns out they go to the lock pad. And I'm just like, how am I supposed to know that pad takes 5 numbers? That doesn't make like, or I think it's 4 numbers. I can't remember, but I'm just like, I don't know. There isn't any like paperwork or anything. You're just supposed to kind of like
there's multiple codes, but it doesn't say like this code is related to this.
There's nothing tying it to the door. It's just, you're just supposed to know, I guess. And then we found this laser and you're supposed to like point it at this random Funko Pop on top of a mueble that lights up, and it tells you like these QR codes that are like scattered around the room.
Nuts.
You're supposed to scan them and then put them into this lock. And I'm just like, bruh. This is so random. Like, this is literally meant like you're supposed to have 10 people with you and everybody's supposed to fidget with something, right?
Yeah.
And then the last thing I'm going to say is like we found a UV light. We're just like, where the fuck does this go to? And it's like a keyboard under the table and it has a fucking do not touch sticker. And I'm just like, but it says do not touch. And the guy's like, no, you're supposed to use it on the keyboard. I'm just like, I give up, dude. This is dumb as shit. Like, I don't, this is another one. It was like, you connect these servers together from the calendar. Cool, we connected it. You're like, now what? And the guy's like, take a step back. What do the wires look like? And it's like it's 3 numbers. Like, bro, the wires kind of make out a number. And I'm just like, all right, get me the fuck out of here, bro.
You should have walked out, went to Home Depot, bought a padlock, came back, locked the front door, and threw an envelope and like, follow these clues to get out.
I'm being a big loser, but I definitely I take things too literal. Like, I just cannot. This is like, no, this is too goofy for me. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you can really like.
Yeah, like take apart
stretch your brain and like, you know, no, it was very much a like just fidget with stuff until something breaks. And Ceci did very well. She was kind of carrying us, to be honest. She was like solving the cipher and like.
She's very competitive. I've noticed.
She is very competitive.
So
she said she doesn't want to play Magic because she doesn't want to make someone cry. And I'm like, wow, Ceci, I don't want you to play Magic because you're gonna bust my wallet, dude. Like dead ass. Like we're gonna be broke. We both can't be.
Carlitos is bad.
Yeah, for real. It runs in the blood for real. And she's like, I want to do something competitive. That's why she wanted to do the go-kart. And I was like, well, whatever. So we left. It was fun. And we got along. I mean, it was so much fun. Like, I didn't think about like us having an argument or anything like that. But Ceci was like, yeah, it was awesome. Like, we had fun. We didn't get in an argument or anything. I'm like, why is that the first thing? How bad is it?
How bad is our marriage?
Our marriage that you have to consider, right?
Like, we left the house and might fight.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go. Yeah. And
I mean,
yeah, for real. And it was actually a lot of fun. We were like, you know what, we'll do one more thing because it's already like 4:00, getting late. And we didn't book anything. We're literally just like,
showing up.
What do you have open? They're like, we have this open right now. All right, fucking let's do it. We're like, let's get a massage, right? I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Let's see what's open. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be able to book anything.
How expensive was that? Because everywhere I look for massages, woo. Bro. I'm always like, oh, I should get a massage with Avi. You know, this would be great. Close the tab out immediately. Yeah, not at those prices.
They don't even show you prices until you check out. Yeah. That's how you know it's bad, right? We look around, everywhere's closing in like 30 minutes. And except for this one spot that closes at 10. And I'm just like, all right, fuck it, let's try it out.
Is that the kind of place that Robert Kraft went to?
Yeah. So we go there, right? We walk in. And this lady doesn't even ask us what we want when we do it. They're like, all right, come on, let's go. You go in this room, you go in this room. And I'm just like, can I get a menu? Like, how much is it? She's like, oh, it's $80 for an hour. And I'm just like, all right, okay, fuck it. Right? But why do you got to separate us? Like, I want to do it together, right?
Yeah, like couples massage.
Fine, whatever. They separate us. Immediately, she's like, we only take cash. And I'm just like, I only have card, right? She's like, oh, it's an ATM in our fucking building,
bro. This is scam,
right? Man. And I'm just like, okay.
Doesn't question. He's like, yeah, that sounds right. It seems like it's on the up and up.
They don't take cash, so of course they have an ATM.
The windows are blacked out. Yeah. Seems like a reputable business.
We walk in, dude. She's like, here, it's in this room. She opens it up. It clearly used to be a bathroom. They took out the toilet to put the ATM in there, right?
It's nuts.
All right, cool. This place is whatever. Cool. I give her cash. I miscounted. And I gave her like, I think it was $80, $160. I gave her $200. And she was like, oh, thanks for the tip. And I was like, yeah, you can have the tip. And I was like, wait a minute. Fuck, I just gave her $40. Well, I mean, I guess 20 cents to me, whatever, right?
It better be a good ass massage.
Right. So we're going ham. And she was like, oh, do you want to use the special oil? Like the whole time she's trying to upsell me, right? Do you want a special oil? And I'm like, special oil? Like just regular. She's like, how much is a special? And I'm thinking like $5. She's like, it's $20. And I'm just like, what's special about this? Do I get the bottle? Do I get to keep it? What the heck is special about this bottle, dude?
Bring out garlic bread that you could dip it into.
Is there a side of this? Like, is it unlimited chips? What are we talking about here? And the whole, she's like, and I know, right? I was like, you know what? Ask Ceci. She might want it, whatever. And I think, I think she took that as, oh, whatever she says, let's both do it. And Ceci never asked for price. I don't know who she thinks she's married to. I don't know if she thinks she's married to Mr. Beast.
Oh.
This lady doesn't check tags. She doesn't check nothing. I told her, how much was that? She's like, I don't know. And I'm just like, who? What? What do you mean? So she said yes. The lady automatically said, oh, well, she said yes. That means yes for both. Didn't know I was getting the special sauce. Yeah. You know what I mean?
She knows who wears the pants.
Right. She was like, oh, you said no, but she put an Emiliano on me. You said no, but mom said yes.
Mom said yes.
So we're going to go yes. And cool, whatever, fine. The whole time, it is kind of like, I'm not going to lie, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Dim lights, like top playlist for VMFO, right? Like playing the nicest, just calmest mood, right?
Okay.
She's going ham, massaging. It's cool. She's asking me, oh, is that your girlfriend? And I'm like, oh, it's my wife. We've been married for 10 years. She's like, whoa, you guys are super young looking. And I'm like, we got married 10 years ago. We have 2 kids. Oh my God, that's so cool. And she doesn't speak English very well, right? It's like she's very broken English. But so she's trying to like, oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. You guys are doing great, right? Whatever, cool. And then she like flips me over, starts going ham. I'm in my underwear because I think you're supposed to go butt naked, but I didn't want to, right?
I got a massage one time. I got a massage one time where I was like shy and like I was like, let me go my own. I don't know the proper procedure. Right. Every time after that, I was like, nah. Draws off.
Oh, really? Why?
Cause why not, bro?
Yeah, fuck it. These old ladies gonna see this.
I mean,
damn.
They done seen it all, you know.
Yeah. The lights are dim. They can't see. Also, I mean, I should have because like I didn't know we were getting a massage that day, and I just wore my lucky undies. You know what I mean? Let's just say these things got miles on them.
Jesus Christ!
Probably the wrong underwear.
Yeah. I would have. I would have left them in the locker room. Like, I don't know. They were there when I got here, bro.
Wait, locker, sir.
Apologies.
I put my clothes was on the floor.
I apologize.
My clothes was on the floor. The towels were clearly used to be white. Like they don't look white no more.
They're in the corner in shame.
And for real, I was like, I put them on the counter and I saw the stuff. I was like, no, she might use this counter. Let me put it on the floor, right? So she's asking me questions. Cool. She flips me over. Cool, bro. She's like, okay, we're almost done. She's like, I think you need like a 90-minute massage, to be honest, because you know you're so tense. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks. She's like, so you know, you trying to finish this or what? And I'm just like,
you're lying.
I said, excuse me?
You're lying.
She said, yeah, you know, you wanna, yeah. And I was like, and you, the podcast's gonna hate that. That's not gonna work on the podcast.
That made me uncomfortable.
She's massaging my legs, and like looking back now, she clearly had the intention. This was all, no, she legit asked me, so you want a happy ending, essentially, right? And I was just like, ma'am, what? I just told you my wife is in the other room. It's our 10-year anniversary.
The mother of my two children.
I'm about to throw away my marriage for a hand job in a fucking massage parlor on our 10-year anniversary. I'm gonna be on Am I the Asshole pretty soon. Like,
the real question is if she asked Ceci the same question.
No, that's true. I don't know.
She comes back. I mean, your wife said yes.
It might be a couples thing in that case. I mean, hey. I want to make a joke, but I can't. I'm not gonna.
That is nuts.
And I
made the joke on Robert Kraft in
the
beginning,
dude,
but I didn't
she
know
legit
I was so right.
Like, and you can tell like she was massaging my legs, but she was trying to get me aroused, right? And I'm just like, ma'am, what the heck? She's like, yeah, $100, and I was like, first of all, that's more than I paid for the massage. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's out of the question. Like, besides morals aside,
Monster's like,
that's insane.
Excuse me, ma'am. I could do it my goddamn self for free.
Like this like scary movie too. Yeah. I don't need your help. I can do it myself. And she was like, okay, $80. And I was like, oh damn, this lady trying to hassle me. Like
haggle.
I'm this lady trying to haggle me. I don't know words.
I mean, hassle. I think more of a hassle for her than for you, guy.
This lady trying to haggle me, and I'm like, and I was curious. I wonder how low you can go. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it, but I just thought
20.
I'm just curious where the line's drawn, right? Maybe she was going high because she sold me on the high oil by accident. Yeah. Maybe she thought this man got money. He's a baller. Mm-hmm. He weighs 300 pounds. It means he's got to be eating good.
He's eating good.
Yeah. And in this economy.
I mean, fair.
And I was just like, I'm good. Thank you. She's like, what did she say? She was just like, okay, next time when your wife doesn't come. And I was like, oh no.
This is nuts.
I was like, this is insane. And then she literally, I was like, I wanted to say, well, if we have 5 minutes free, like, can we work on my shoulders? Like, if we finish so early that you're offering a hand job, like, can I get 2 minutes on my shoulders? My money's worth it. And I'm just like, no. She was like, all right, basically, she was like, oh, you're so cute, like, next time, I guess, and this and that. And she got me up and we got off, and I left. And let me rephrase that. I got up, she helped me up, and I put my clothes on and left. Sorry, that sounded crazy, right?
She helped you up.
And and then I was literally waiting on Ceci to finish, right? And then sitting in the front, and I'm just like, I mean, did we finish early? Did she count the 15 minutes, whatever? Like,
well, it sounds like Ceci didn't turn.
Yeah, I mean, damn, dude, what the heck?
Monster's just sitting, sitting in the lobby, like,
right. Just sounds of pleasure somewhere, sound somewhere. I'm like, I've never heard those noises before. This place must be haunted. Yeah, it's crazy. Christ. No, we leave.
That is crazy.
And she upcharged me anyways with the oil, with special oil and like a tax fee or some shit. I paid an extra $60.
She was getting the happy ending.
Yeah, she
one
was,
way or the other, bro.
She's getting happy at some point. Yeah, someone was getting happy. we leave. I get in the car and I told Ceci the craziest thing just happened, right? And I tell her, and she just busts out laughing. She thinks it's the funniest thing ever.
I mean, it is hilarious.
And it's like, she's like, is that even legal? I'm like, no. Ceci, of course not. But I mean, I should have known. The signs were there. Literally, they had linoleum on the floor, vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even cut to the floor. This shit was up the walls. This shit went like a foot up the wall, right? They were the only place open till 10.
Yes.
Right? They had like customers come in and she would leave to like, hey, come back in 15 minutes. Like, I guess they were regulars. I don't know. Like, they don't even ask questions. They're just like, you're here for the hand job. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
nuts,
and I'm just like, what? And the whole time, man, it's so weird because she's such a nice older lady, right? Mm-hmm. And like, as I didn't notice if she was massaging me. She was like whispering stuff. And I don't know if she was doing like, some like, I don't know, some chanting stuff.
I thought she was like trying to arouse you with her words.
No, well, yeah, she was doing some kind of spell. No, she was literally like I don't know, like she was praying. It sounded like she was praying. And I'm like, all right, this is kind of weird, but okay, whatever. The strength to pop my fucking.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And Ceci thought it was the funniest thing ever. She just had such a great time. To her, it was like, all right, that was definitely worth it because that was so funny.
She's like, anniversary.
She's like, right. She's like, yeah, I don't know. That was such a weird experience, bro. It was so funny because I was like, there's no, I had in the back of my mind, I was like, that's kind of fucked up for me to think about stuff like that. Like, so because of the way the place looked.
Yeah. You didn't want to like come to conclusions and like
I didn't want to
assume.
And stuff. Yeah, exactly.
But the signs were there.
No, the signs were there, dude. And I'm like, damn, now I know. I mean, I'm not gonna go there, but I'm just saying. And plus $100 a pop. I'm like, bro,
$100. That's bro, 80.
Fuck
apparently.
that.
You can haggle.
I'm gonna go home and save me $300, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this. On my own.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
I don't think I have a story that could top that.
Yeah,
that's
we went to Yuki, the steak hibachi place. And they sat us next to this couple that had a baby, and we were babyless because we were like, it's just us day. We never do like us day kids with no kids, and we were just like, let's try it. Why not? And it was a nice time. And they brought their kids, so Ceci was feeling like we should have brought the kids, you know what I mean? And then this lady sat next to us. She was real nice, except for when we told her, oh yeah, it's a 10-year anniversary, and she's like, on our 10-year anniversary, we went to Orlando and this and that. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. That's why you got the chicken and rice. And since you got the filet mignon. All right.
That's why you eat chicken right now.
We just make better choices. Plus, you went to Florida. I mean, that's already
that's already an L right there, you know?
So yeah, that was actually insane. That was really fun. It was, anytime you go out and have an adventure, have a story to tell, I think it's a good day.
That's a good day,
Yeah, me and Julius have a lot of those, dude. Growing up, always something random adventures. I always say it's always an adventure with you, man. What the fuck? Like we can never do something and like it just goes to plan. It always
gets sidetracked.
Something happens, yeah. It's pretty funny.
I never had friends, so I don't know what that's like.
Well.
Still don't have friends.
Well,
but,
I mean, now
here I am.
Now we have 60 friends on YouTube. Ooh. 61.
I will say, one, that goes on to two. I will say, Ali doesn't even remember.
Really?
Not once. I'm always the one that remembers. Like
the day.
Yeah, the day.
Oh, okay.
Like I buy flowers and she's like, as soon as she sees them,
she's like, it's because it's Tuesday, huh? Just because it's Tuesday.
I mean, sometimes I will like just buy flowers like randomly.
No,
like, she'll know. She'll know. She'll like walk in and she'll like, what day is it?
Right.
And I'm like, yep. Yeah, and I don't remind her. I want her to know.
You're like, it's not Leaf Ericsson's Day. Well,
Leaf Ericsson's Day.
Erickson's Day. Yeah.
And I never remind her because I want her to know.
Right.
Like,
that's right.
You take this out.
You
hang your head in shame right now.
I am the better one. Yeah.
But
that's funny. Yep. We had a good time, man. It was dope.
That's dope.
Yeah. What about your weekend? Did you pay $100 for a hand job?
Oh, I did my tax.
Oh, it's even worse. Fucked by the government.
Yeah, I gave
for free.
Gave Uncle
no, you
Sam
paid them to fuck you.
Yeah. Gave Uncle Sam a handy, man.
Oh, no.
Disgusting.
I heard that.
Speaking of taxes, how's Liberation Day going?
Oh, man. That's right, guys.
Do you feel liberated?
We are
after the hand job, but also after Liberation Day.
Yeah, I thought I felt some relief, right, somewhere, and it's not the hand job; it's the liberation.
The liberation.
The liberation of my money, dude. It's great. My 401k, it's doing great.
Bro,
Don't even check it. Just let it go. God. Just let it go, bro.
I checked it. I'm never gonna retire.
Right.
Like, it'll never happen.
Nah. Anyways, it's funny at work. They don't give a damn. They want to buy a new TV. They pull out the 401k. They don't give a shit, dude. Yeah. I'm surprised stock is where it's at because all these motherfuckers. I know motherfuckers that pull out just to go on vacation.
That's
just to buy like Christmas presents. like just like for real. Like they.
Why even have a 401k at that point,
bro? They don't care, man.
Well, do they match?
They do match, yeah. They do match. There's, they won't let you pull out what they match, obviously. So whatever you have, I think it's half of that. They can pull out, and they give you like discretionary spending, like when they make a little extra, you do get like these bonuses. I'm probably sharing way too much about my job, but I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I haven't pulled anything out of my 401k.
Yeah,
I think
but you shouldn't.
Stacking.
You shouldn't. We're 30 years old, dude. Like, or over 30. Like, it is time to start really like thinking about retirement, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's assuming I don't take myself out by.
Well,
when I turned 30, I told myself another 10 and I'm good.
Another
GGs.
Damn, 40 years old?
Yeah, 40. Man.
I don't know, man. I think our generation does a good job of like the Asian lady said, bro. We do look younger, I think. The millennial generation looks younger than normal, right? I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, my back hurts. And
I don't care about how I look, man.
Oh, God. Come on, Christian.
I think I'm just like good.
You heard this, man. He don't care how he looks.
Yeah, I'm excited to get old.
Well, what?
Like if I could look old right now, I would. Like, old people don't care about anything.
That's true. I mean, they're at a point in their lives where they're like,
but then again, the old people now are the baby boomers who like have like financial stability.
I think the problem is that they don't care about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be. Yeah.
Like they took the market for all it's worth. And now they're just chilling. So they can act like
bury him in a gold casket, bro. Fuck it. I don't give a damn.
Have you guys?
He hasn't said anything this whole time.
He has not. I've been watching his reactions. Yeah. That's how I know if it's good or not.
Oh yeah. I just see the back of his head.
I could see his side profile.
Oh okay.
His very handsome, like bearded.
Oh my God, dude. Bearded handsome Squidward. So an even more handsome Squidward.
I'm saying it's crazy how much a beard can make a person.
Yeah, I wish I had a beard, dude.
I wish I could too.
Yeah,
I could grow a vicious mustache. Like
I can see that. Yeah,
straight Mario.
No,
but like a beard can't.
No, the Aztec genes are strong in me, dude. I can't grow anything.
Really?
This is about it. This is all I can grow. This I get like straight like high school Mexican kid mustache. That's it. Like,
bro.
That's it.
We could put you could. I'll send.
I've got chest hair, but I can't grow a mustache.
I don't grow body hair.
Like you don't grow body hair.
I don't have.
I refuse to.
Hair.
I refuse to.
Which thank God.
I mean, I don't grow that much hair. I think Julia's is the most King Kong of us. You're like, is that why you're doing that face? You don't want to be there.
I never want to be.
Yeah, it looks good though. Dude.
I'm saying, right?
It looks really
you
good.
can't really see it wrong with that, but yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I grow a vicious.
You look like Omniman's nephew, Puerto Rican nephew.
I've never seen.
Oh, you've never seen Invincible?
Never seen Invincible.
Put it on right now.
I've heard it's good.
Show this man Omni-Man.
The only thing I know is the meme, the think,
Mark, think. Yeah. What will you have in 500 years? Have you? Oh, it's so good. J.K. Simmons went ham on that fucking and Stephen Yeun.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, he played. He was James Jameson from Spider-Man.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, I love him.
There you go. That's your Theo right there.
I could grow that mustache.
That's what I'm saying.
I could be him for Halloween.
You really could. That is.
Low key.
Like, show him. Oh, where's the other vulture mite with the mustache? Oh, Thrag. Look up Thrag. That motherfucker got the fade. Clean ass fade, bro.
Oh, like.
It's THRAGG. Oh, God. He's looking up. Rule 34. Just show him one of the pimp images. I don't know. It don't matter. He kind of looks like Freddie Mercury.
Oh, that's cool.
About it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a little cool.
Yeah, he's pretty pimped out. I'm not gonna lie. They haven't shown him in the show yet, but people have been like ruining this shit for me. So whatever. Who gives a shit?
I was gonna say, have you guys seen the couples running video?
Couples? Like, yeah, I have. We've been married 20 years, and I just realized I've never seen this person run. Yeah,
I've never seen Adi run full speed. Like, I don't think I've ever seen her like run past the jog.
Yeah.
And I've asked her like, "Yo, I
want to do it?"
Yeah, and she's like, "No, I'm shy." I'm like, "Just do it."
Yeah. Pretend someone's dying. Pretend someone's coding right now.
She'll probably walk slower. Like, she'll be like, by the time I get there,
right? Somebody else's responsibility.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Ceci run full speed?
You know what, dude? I don't think so.
Julius, have you ever seen Cheetah run full speed? See?
Only away from him. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I don't know. No, I've never. That's true. I mean, I guess when would you realistically, see your partner run, unless you're running for something?
I don't know. Adi and I have played like sports. Like we played tennis against each other. I run full speed. I'm there to win. Like,
God damn!
I'm a jog.
Like, sir, this is a father-daughter like sack. What is it? Sack run? What is it?
Three-legged race.
Yeah, three-legged race. Yeah, he's over here knocking kids out.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm there.
He's like, is this a two-hand touch or tackle?
Just close.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like.
That's funny.
I've seen Nati run full speed.
Oh yeah,
many times.
I see Emiliano run full speed.
How fast is he now?
How fast is he? I don't know. I've never tracked him, bro. He's like, he's about 2 miles an hour.
Well, I'm saying, like, can he keep up? Like, our daughter, she's starting to keep up with me.
Oh, man. Snap!
Like, I actually have to try a little bit now. Before I would just be like, now I'm like, all right, like
oh no.
I mean, if I still dust her, like.
I mean, let's just be clear.
Let's be clear, like,
right? No match.
Yeah,
right.
I still got a few more years.
Right.
But he's getting fat.
Yeah, I mean, that's all they get, right? He's still got tiny little legs, man. He got to work twice as hard to hit the max speed, right?
That is true.
But then again, it is me. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking running.
Has Ceci ever seen you run full speed?
I hope not. Yeah, she might leave me. She's like, this is the person handing the jeans down. I don't know if this is.
I don't know
where I want to be, man.
Working out.
Yeah, she's never seen me run.
Well, I'm just saying, your son's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Man's got.
He's got
speed,
all the
strength,
energy.
So
yeah,
like, the genes are
politeness
working.
now. It's over, bro. It's over. We
Triple threat.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Oh my god.
He just needs a nice little fade, bro, and it's over, bro. He's running fade. Yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah. No, it's awesome, man. I've never. I don't know, man. I don't think I ever played a. I don't remember the last time I played a physical sport like that. Like, I would love to, like, pick up basketball or soccer or whatever.
Stop the cap.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't want to play that shit, but still, he loves that button, dude. Someone disable that shit, dude, because he's just the whole podcast is just like they're lying, they're lying, they're lying.
That's his entire role, right?
Yeah, he hasn't even like he could say that. He could literally.
His Google game is getting better. I got it. You got.
Why? What did he Google?
Well, he Googled the Voltramite really fast.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I went home and practiced.
He watches our podcast and then just like speed Google's. Cheetah's like, did I get it? She's like, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's like a little stop.
Yeah. How many topics did I miss? You got 5 out of 10. That's good enough.
He's getting better.
He's getting better.
We got to give him a flowers.
Do the head sweatband at home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so
he's legit working over there, dude. Like we're having fun. He's just like, what's the perfect sound? I need the perfect sound. I can feel the joke coming.
It's like a beautiful mind.
Fart jokes, the N-word.
Like, no.
the wow sound from Fairy Tale. That's the stuff floating in his brain.
It's like, Jarvis, increase sound by 20%.
Increase fart sound by 15%.
Jarvis, increase wetness by 20%.
Yeah. Extra wet fart, please. Oh, no.
Edit this whole section out. Jesus Christ.
Because some of those sound bites are insane, dude. They don't care. There's some whole crazy racist shit on there, dude. It's crazy. I don't know. He's gonna be like the Queen's Gambit. He's just seeing the soundboard on the ceiling.
He's like laying in bed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Fuck. What were we talking about?
I don't even know how.
I know guys at work play basketball, man. They always invite me. I'm just like, please stop inviting me. Like, it's the only thing they invite me to. No birthdays, no nothing.
No, it's just, yeah, we got a pickup game at
this guy needs it. Trust me. It's like an intervention at this point. Guys, I think if enough of us ask him, he feels like he has to go.
I feel like basketball is a hard like thing to just be like.
We need another fat guy.
Jump into basketball.
I can't be the only fat guy there. Like there's two fat guys opposing teams. I guard him. He guards me.
Also, let's be real, bro. Your average height. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're not black.
Like, I'm not gonna make these shots. Whatever shots you got.
You're not me. You're not 6'7".
Right.
So like,
I will always be shirts.
Not the cap.
That's my policy for pools and basketball. I will always be shirts.
Wildin', bro.
And so yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's play something else. Let's play something like not as. Let me work up to it, right?
I'll play 2K.
You mean like, I'll be sweating playing that. Shit, dude. It doesn't change anything. But definitely, like, is there a sport we can like ease into? We play ultimate frisbee. Wait, no, that's even more, right?
That's fun. No,
it's like chiller, right? It's less running.
Yeah.
Right. Let me like build my cardio by playing that, and then we'll move up to we'll start with golf. Something, I don't know. Something like foosball.
I am surprisingly
terrible at sports.
Really?
Yeah, I am one of the most uncoordinated people.
Really? I feel like you'd be really into
No, I mean, that's why I work.
He's like, I wouldn't be playing Marvel Rivals if I could dunk on people.
Facts, bro. That's why I just work out. Like, I don't play a sport because like the only thing I'm good at is training to do something that people like that's it.
He's like, you're training for the Ninja Warrior, but you'll never.
But I'll never partake. Like, I'm okay at tennis, but
tennis is hardcore, right? It's like there's a lot of running. That's a lot of running.
It is running, but like it's only it's a little space. It's only so much you can go.
I mean, if you just let it go, like, I'm not gonna get that. They scored on me. Fuck it. If it's not anywhere near me, like, I might as well play pickleball.
What do you think I am? Like, Goku? I'm gonna teleport over there, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like basketball, I'm horrendous at.
Yeah. Like I remember like one of my core memories. What do you call them?
Core memories.
What do they call? No, it was like a whole meme about this is a canon event, right? Is when I was like in elementary school and they finally picked me to play, right? Because I didn't have a lot of friends in elementary school or middle school. I mean, I had some friends, but my brother was like the popular one, right?
Okay.
I finally get picked. Cool, let's play. They pass me the ball. I go to shoot. And it goes straight 90 degrees up. Like, it's just, the ball goes straight in the air and falls back down in front of me. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go sit down, dude. Like, it's just like, what the fuck, dude? What was that? It was embarrassing. I think I was like, I had to have been like 10 years old. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit down now.
It's just how about this one?
It's just tragedy after tragedy, man. Like, I was running and we were using those. What was it? Those little slide tiles. There's like tiles with wheels on it with casters on
them. Oh yeah, the little scooter thing.
Yeah, and I was running and I
love those things.
Dive, I trip, bust my literally land on my stomach, knock the air out of me, and people didn't even laugh. Like it was that bad. And they're just like, "Is he dead?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go sit down." This is the reason I don't play sports.
He limps away and just going.
And then like,
don't let him see you cry. Don't let him see you cry.
It's like the entire childhood of that. Just straight that. Yeah.
It makes you feel any better. I mean, I wouldn't even. Man. I was a big kid, so I just 40.
Right.
I did soccer in high school. I was okay. And then I just got tired of running. Like, I didn't like it. It was too much running.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right. No, that's the point with my dad. Like, my brother wanted to play soccer, and they were, like, all in. They bought him cleats, the thing, they'd pay for whatever to go and play. And I'm like, I was like, how come you guys never asked me, what if I want to play soccer? And they're like, yeah, you don't want to play soccer. Trust me, Do you want to play soccer? I was like, no,
but I want to be asked.
We know you weren't gonna say yes, my guy. Like, sit your ass down.
Hey,
nah.
They just hate us because
they hate us because they ain't us, bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Ask them right now. Let's see their hand-eye coordination with controller or mouse. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I mean, can you blame a guy, right, for wanting to spend $7.99 at Blockbuster every week?
I'm saying, bro.
We didn't buy games. We legit rented them. Yeah.
Bro,
so if I couldn't beat a game in 5 days, I just never played it again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron may be LeBron, but
He's not touching me on Marvel Rivals.
But can he beat me on Marvel Snap?
Yeah,
That's something. I'm just saying.
So I did want to get into a more serious thing,
right?
From this podcast called The Diary of a CEO. They're super long. Like the one that I'm talking about is this like rich, of course, like some rich like out of touch dude named Scott Galloway. Where again, it was like a 2-hour podcast. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna be very honest. Maybe he said things that were good points, but from what I saw,
well, if he didn't put him at the front, he clearly wasn't intending us to listen to him.
I'm saying, bro.
To hear him.
Yeah.
Halfway through, could be like, this is why I believe in universal healthcare.
Yeah.
He's
towards the end, he's like,
immigration
everything
reform.
I said, I disagree with.
So that's what I would have said 10 years ago.
No. So he basically goes off on this like rant, tangent, whatever you want to call it, about the whole like male loneliness epidemic, which is it's so asinine to me.
Yes.
And like, okay, I get it. We could sit here on our like high horses of, like we've been in relationships and stuff. And I don't know. I haven't been in the dating game. Maybe it is difficult out there. I don't know. But what I do know is my wife has a lot of friends who are women.
Right.
So I hear about like the dating game currently.
Right.
And I am very much of the mindset that men ain't shit.
I mean, it's pretty crazy, right? We had this conversation already about how wild some of these dudes are. Yeah. Right. Expecting like what they expect. Yes. I guess.
So like basically, and I'm paraphrasing this a lot of this. I don't know if you want to insert like a little video of it or whatever. I don't care. Or they could look it up on themselves. He doesn't want to do that. Yeah, look it up on yourself. But basically he talks about how he makes like this I don't know if it's an actual statistic or he just made it up off the top of his head. Or like it was a statistic. He was like on average, like men have to wipe however many times in order to get like one coffee date. You know?
Right.
And that most women, when they get a guy that's like 80% of what they want and not 20, they say it's not good enough. Right. And like media today tells women to be like, oh, like don't settle for whatever. Like you're a strong, independent woman. And
you don't need that shit.
Yeah. And my thing is like, what's wrong with that?
Right.
Like, do you not want women to be empowered? And like,
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having standards, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and again, what is that 20% is my question. Like, yeah, you might have a decent career. You might, be good looking, but what if you're just a piece of shit?
No, definitely.
Like, what if the 20% is just you want someone with compassion?
Right.
That doesn't objectify you.
It doesn't like shit on servers.
Exactly. It's like, I think there is a little bit of nuance there, but also like this whole like, I don't know, red pill loneliness. It's such a stupid thing.
I mean, it is crazy. I feel like a lot of people feel this sense of like entitlement to women. You know what I mean? They're like, they have to love us. They have to take this, and it's just like, bro, this is why you're single, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no like you said multiple times in this podcast. There's no nuance to these guys, right? There's no like, I don't know, sense of like. There's never any reflection. Yeah. Right. Looking back,
there's
it's
an
always
inability to look at
yourself. Yeah. It's always there's no sense of insight. There's always like it's just they're some crazy stuck up bitches, and I'm like, dude. I mean, but you sound insane, dude. Like some of the stuff they request, or especially reading like these "Am I the Asshole" stories.
Yeah.
And you hear some of these guys, like some of their mentality, some of their thinking. The koala guy. I mean, he's just like. Randomly saying, you can just tell me like, when he clearly is the one that cheated. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like stuff like that. I read one where the guy was like, he had a favorite streamer, and he was dating, and the girl was saying like, "Is this weird?" And he watched her so much, it got to a point where they went into the bedroom, and he basically started playing the streamer while they were doing the deed. Right?
That is weird.
And she was like, "What the fuck? Turn this shit off, right? Like, what's wrong with you?" It was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Like this and that, blah blah blah."
Bro, I'm gonna be worried about it.
And I'm just like, first of all, if you're trying to do anything, like you gotta like talk to your partner. Hey, you cool with this? You know what I mean? Like they might be, fuck, I don't know, but just assume like, let me fuck you while I'm imagining this other person is while I'm watching.
That's a wild.
That is
thing
insane,
to ask,
right?
Like.
But it's still like, at least have a conversation. Don't just pull it fucking out while you're doing the deed. You know what I mean? Like, that's even crazier, I think. I mean, obviously it's insane, but I'm just saying, like, to just be like, you're gonna be okay with this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And that's the thing, like you said, man, there is this weird inability to like look inward. And well, first and foremost, like the whole argument of like women want these unrealistic standards. I know a lot of guys that are just average people that just want like these like top tier,
you gotta make some
IG model thing. Like, bro,
it does. I do see those memes or those TikToks of women be like, you gotta be 6'2", you gotta have 100 figures, you gotta, and like, yeah, if you add it all up, statistically speaking, that person is like 8% of the population, right? But I mean, you gotta have. I mean, there's nothing wrong, obviously, with like. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I think it's silly to be like, I will only look at 6'5", 100 grand people.
I think those videos are very cherry picked. Because
of course,
I guarantee you, most women you ask are just like, I just want a guy that isn't a piece of shit.
Yeah, a lot of times I just don't want a piece of shit, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
And you know it's true because there are like so many dudes that look like shit and have like beautiful wives, right? I mean, I've seen it so many times that I'm just like, how are y'all together, right? And women will look past. They are like, men are so shallow, dude. Like they won't even look at right if you don't fit anywhere near their whatever. And I've seen so many couples like where they're just like, because the dude is just such a genuine nice guy,
nice person,
right? Like,
and that's the thing, man.
And
like,
the confidence, and you know,
I think, like you said, they can look inward. So what they do is like, it's their fault, you know, like it's their fault that I'm not. First of all, if you're on Tinder, get off of Tinder. You're not gonna find anyone on Tinder. Like I've never been on there, but I'm almost positive like 90% is just dudes. So like, there's a disparity there, but also, bro, just be a better person.
Right.
Like I will say, like I've been with my now wife for 18 years. Like we were dating ever,
right?
You know, and a lot of that was me. Like especially early on, when you're a teenager, you're an idiot. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, of course.
You just have like these tendencies to be very selfish and like blah say blah. I don't think our relationship would have lasted as long as if I didn't, you know, take her criticisms of other people and be like, I need to internalize these, self a better person for her.
Right.
So I think these guys don't want to put in that effort.
No,
like, it's them.
I agree. I mean, I think we said this last time where like relationships are about growing with your other partner. You know what I mean? You're not gonna find someone that's like matches you entirely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Part of what's great about being in a relationship is finding someone that's different, that has different tastes, different backgrounds. You know what I mean? That you can
share them,
grow together, and you're not gonna find this perfect person, but a lot of it, it's just people just refusing to, I don't know, man, acknowledge that. I guess.
Yeah.
I will say the I can see the lonely boy epidemic being an issue though, because I saw a podcast that they were explaining like you can dismiss these guys all you want, but if you look at historically, these are the people that are like enticed to do some real evil shit. You know what I mean? Historically speaking, like
they're the people that eventually get into power and do some terrible shit.
Well, not just power, but like the people in power use them. You know what I mean? They end up being like their army. They weaponize them, right? They're against whatever government.
Yeah.
Against, you know, these are the people that like, you know, joined the Nazi military, joined, you know, because they felt disenfranchised. They felt
they're the ones that like support Elon or Elon fanboys.
Yeah, there's a lot of like hardcore, like they can be easily gathered and like thrown under the guise of like it's not them, it's not you, it's them. Yeah. They're the ones that are wrong. You need to help me basically take over the world, right? Yeah. And it is true. Like I think a lot of these wars historically have been fought by 17 to 18-year-old virgins, you know what I mean? Like that can't get in a relationship, you know what I mean? That don't have anything going for them, that just want to watch the world burn because, you know, whatever reason. And it's like, I mean, I don't know, dude. These red pill content, it doesn't help, man. It's crazy because all this content is like, that's why I hate algorithms. I hate the way they hardcore feed you the most evil shit, right? Just to keep you on, right? because that's what sells, right? That's what keeps you on the app. That's what keeps you moving. And I don't know how. I really don't know if there's any sort of solution for that. I mean,
I think
it's just
there is.
be...
I'm gonna bring it around full circle. The solution is very simple.
Okay.
Put the address to the massage parlor you went to down in the description.
Shit.
All you people with the Lonliness epidemic, pull up. There you go.
Mow 3 lawns, get $100.
Yeah, I'm saying. Remember to haggle. You 80.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna make him open up a franchise. God damn it,
bro.
Dude, we're gonna save the world.
We're gonna be their producers.
One hand job at a time.
One hand job at a time.
Yes, sir.
We can do it.
Because that's really what it takes, man. You ever make a bad decision, you gotta bust a nut before you make that decision.
Get that post-nut clarity.
Get that post nut, and then they'll be like, "Wow, Elon Musk is trash." Like, they'll just bust a nut and be like, maybe I don't want to take over the government. Yeah. Maybe I don't want to storm the Capitol." You know what I mean?
I mean, yo, they said in the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. You gotta, man.
What did he say? He did it. He said he did it like 3 times before he went.
$300 right there, bro.
Nuts.
$300. That's why I know what topics I want to go over today. Clear as hell. Clear.
What were you and Juju doing in the car? That's what I want to know.
We weren't out late, right?
What was it? What was that riding over looking like?
We were exactly 3 minutes late. Oh yeah.
God.
Nah, yeah, but it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. I'm hoping there's some kind of solution, but I think people just need to look within, man. Definitely these kind of apps, Tinder, you know, they've literally what's the word? They've private equitied dating.
Privatized?
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's literally just like, there's so many people on Tinder, man. Nobody's looking at these profiles individually. It's literally based on looks. Do they find you attractive? Yes or no? And, you know, fuck, dude, if a lady has the pick of her litter, you know what I mean? Because like you said, there's mostly men on the app. Yeah. Like, she's going to pick the hottest dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not hot, bro, I'm sorry. You probably shouldn't be on Tinder. I don't know what to tell you.
And that's the thing. Like, what exactly are you looking for? Because if you're looking for like just a one night stand, like a casual hookup, maybe Tinder is the place for that.
Right.
But then you cannot be upset that they're turning you down for that one.
Right.
Like, if you're looking for a relationship, like
probably Tinder's not
the place to do it.
I think probably the solution is definitely like these really niche dating apps. They're like, oh, you love D&D. And it's like D&D only players or whatever. It's like, you might not even hook up. You might just, I found a play group, right? And it turns out, oh shit, this chick is dope. And I think you'll probably, there's like, you know, what is it? Farmersmeet.com, blackpeoplemeet.com, Latino something. Like there's all these niche. I think those are probably the route to go if you're trying to find someone, you know what I mean? That's not going to go off. It's going to actually take time maybe to read your profile and see like why you're on there, I guess, you know?
Yeah, that is an option, especially if you're like more of a shut-in or like shyer to go out. But I think the most relationships start like if you know like a friend of a friend type thing, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think a lot of it, this is why we have a lot of friends that are we have some friends that are single, right? Mm-hmm. And we don't hang out as much. I think they spend a lot of time going out, going to the club, going to whatever, right? And I'm just like, I was feeling hurt,
30s?
right?
That's nuts, bro.
I was feeling, not club, like bars and stuff. But I was feeling like,
in
damn,
their 30s?
Dude,
that's nuts.
Yeah, well, you know.
Have liquor downstairs.
Yeah, you know, that's my thing. I'm like, dude, I ain't about to spend $20 on a drink, dude. I'll buy a bottle. I'll get special oil in a bottle, dude. Straight. No, but I'm just like, I don't blame them now because I'm just like, let's say they are trying to find a couple, right? A partner. Not a couple. I mean, maybe they are looking for a couple. Fuck, I ain't judging them, dude.
Different strokes for different folks.
I'm just saying, you're not gonna find a partner in my house. Like, we're not gonna order wings and it's like this beautiful woman comes to our house. Hey, are you single? You know what I mean? Like, or like, realistically speaking, I get it, right? You're not gonna find them at my house. Do your thing, you know what I mean? So you gotta get out, man. You gotta meet people. You gotta, you know, you're not gonna find anybody in your room.
That's
you know?
True. That's facts.
That's hard. Like, you gotta put yourself out there, you know.
Even if it is like, I don't know. Like we play card games, you know? Right? Like start attending like local little tournaments and stuff. You meet people.
And
I'm not saying you're gonna meet your lifelong partner there, but you meet people. You make friends. Those friends have friends. Like you make a wider. Like you're casting a wider net.
I people don't want to make friends though. I think that's a hard issue. Like how do you want a girlfriend? You're gonna have a friend. You can't even have a friend. I think now I've seen people have like these like make a friend events. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No, that's kind of cool.
They like there's like basically a giant event, and then people go to make friends.
That's cool.
In their in their 30s or whatever. And I'm just like, oh,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think you could go out there and meet people, man. I think that's the biggest thing. Go out and make friends.
Yeah.
Get a circle going, spread your knowledge of whatever the hell you're into and meet people, I think that's key, man.
Yeah, and not only that, I feel like people helps you
definitely.
and like it helps your confidence, like if you're always inside and you talk to someone for the first time, you're like, oh, like, but like if you're comfortable around other people, that confidence like really translates,
I think I can't speak for women. I'm not a woman, but I think confidence is key, man. I think a lot of women find that very attractive, even if you're not. Like, they'll look like case in point, my boy Benny, right? Benny and Selena Gomez, right? Yeah. I keep bringing them up. This is like my third time. I promise the last time.
No, but it's fast,
but
bro.
I gotta be honest. The man looked like the dude from Ice Age, right? But he just looks like the coolest guy, man. He's just such a nice dude. Like I seen he did like a tour of his house. He had an art from all his friends. Like he had some funky stuff, but he didn't care because he was supporting a local artist, his friend, and like he's describing how he makes some of these songs. I'm like, you know what? I get it. This dude is very charismatic. He's very confident. He's a funny guy. I can see why he bagged Selena, right? Yeah. Like, I can see it. And that's all it takes, man. Be comfortable, be confident. I don't know why this turned into like a
TED Talk?
A TED Talk on getting...
Ladies.
Well, first of all, don't call them
ladies.
if you like to attract them, don't call them. I've been told that's not good.
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, bad bitches.
You can call them bad bitches.
Right.
That is apparently okay.
Yeah.
But it also depends how you say it.
Right.
You can't just be like, objectify like that's a bad bitch. You gotta like hype them up like, okay, that's a bad bitch right there.
All right, good bitch. Yeah. All right, is that good?
Christ.
That's not good. That's not good. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I'm just being stupid. What was I saying?
I get it. I mean, I would say, bro. I think confidence, like again, I'm
confidence
a woman.
Key,
confidence
man,
is key, bro. Just how you carry.
If you can make them laugh, dude.
Oh, that's
you can make them, like, just look. If you keep them laughing, their eyes will never be open to see your ugly ass face. Just saying, that works for me. It works for my
I mean, that's fair, man.
Yeah.
If I make Avi laugh
hard enough,
I could see her like anger fade.
Right, exactly.
She wakes up in the morning like, I fucking hate this guy, and then like I make her laugh a little bit. She's like, oh, he's alright.
Also, another thing. Y'all gotta stop watching porn, dude. Like, that shit rots your mind to the point where, like, you think a certain way and it's not realistic, bro. Like, that. No, they're not trying to get in your pants. No, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like really unrealistic, like sending, sending dick pics.
Yeah, like guys always think like, oh, she wants me.
Oh, bro. She wants me. Oh man, she wants this dick, and I'm like, dude, like, no, man, relax, calm down, bro.
Like she just asked if you need a napkin, bro. Like just
It gets to the point where it's just like, oh my god, she said have a nice day. She was really wanting. Like, relax, my guy.
Avi has told me like she's scared to like be nice to someone because they might misconstrue that as like.
I mean, that's true, dude.
And that's nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I've obviously interacted with women. Right. I've never been like, oh, she's into me.
Right.
Like he's like, oh no,
he's like, no, you know she's into you.
No woman is into me other than my wife, and I'm very happy with that fact. Stop trying to get me in trouble.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble. Claudia Schaubern's trying to get you in trouble.
I'd risk it all. Yeah, bro. Risk it all.
Nah, dude, it's crazy. I definitely fuck, man. I don't know. It's pretty insane.
But
yeah, man, don't be a creep. Make people laugh. And stop watching porn. That's the 3 takeaways.
How about hentai?
No, hentai, because hentai gets, these guys, they get
chalked.
Hentai's worse because then they just draw whatever they want. Now you got octopus. Now you got all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh my god! Doesn't even have to be realistic.
It has to be realistic now. Now it's like porn on crack, dude. Literally, porn on shrooms. God. Really. Yeah. Yeah.
I watched this one show on Netflix called Working Moms, and it's like they're just moms, have careers.
Okay.
Like it's very funny, but like one of them is like really into hentai, and it is like it's only, for some reason it's only a running joke in like the first season.
Yeah.
But it is the funniest.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
she's a white lady, doesn't watch anime,
right?
And like I think
the only anime she watches is hentai.
Yeah, like they were talking about like their kinks, and she was like that she's really into hentai,
right?
And like her explanation is like it's like cute because like the girls are so shy, but like they want, and I'm just like,
I mean, it's kind of why like those smut books are like, right? Like they're a lot, you know.
I've never read a smut.
Well, I've never read one either, but I know from book talk. They always talk about this, like you think they're reading like some like historical like amazing romantic story, and it's just
no, I do know what you're talking about.
And then he slammed me on the ground. I'm just like, God, what the fuck are you reading? Yeah.
I saw one TikTok where like and I forgot what they compared it to.
Yeah, but
the like girl like picked up something that was of the same size, and she goes, no. Like no,
yeah.
That's insane. Why?
No, it's just I think a lot of those mediums don't. They sound a lot better in your head, right? Let's say like reading or watching hentai or whatever, and then like if you were to read it out loud, it'd just be because they've seen clips of people reading parts out loud, and I'm like, this is insane. How are people into this?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's that sense of disbelief, right? I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
You know what? Do what you want to do, man.
Yeah.
Whatever tickles your pickle. You know, who am I to judge?
Except for hentai. No, yeah, definitely, dude. What? I don't. Okay, definitely not that kind of hentai either.
Yeah,
no, definitely.
I will judge you if you.
Yeah, please.
I am.
Which, by the way, did you hear that Texas banned any sort of like underage anime, any character that like any show that like
depicts violence or sexualizes
to like characters that look underage?
Yes.
Oh man. Marlon's gonna move out quick. My boys gonna be back. The boys are back in town.
I feel like they like make these laws so broad, and it's just like, what do you mean, bro?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it is some stuff is too far, right? Obviously, right? They're like, oh, it's a 1,000-year-old dragon, but she looks like she's 10, and I'm just like, well, we don't. You know, but it is
a little weird sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll grant
but you know, it is very vague. I don't know. I think they banned Pornhub over there too, right? Yeah, or Pornhub. They did something on Pornhub, like just took off their servers in Texas.
That's crazy.
These motherfuckers starving, bro. I don't know. These poor bastards.
Martin's gonna move back for real, bro.
Yeah, for real. God. What's next? I don't know, man. It's crazy out there. Yeah, so much for you know, small government, bro. You know what I mean?
Maybe it'll fix the loneliness epidemic down there. That's true. Might be like a test case.
That might make it worse.
Well, now they're forced to go meet people.
Oh, you know? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought they'd just be rage filled.
I mean, like, maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like God, that one episode of South Park.
Which one?
Where like shut off the internet or something. Yeah. And Randy
walks in. Yeah. He walks in and he's just covered in.
I feel like South Park is the new Simpsons. Know everything before it happens.
Nah, I don't know, dude. Speaking of bans, bro. Bans on bans. Elon Musk spending $2 million on Wisconsin race. And he failed. They lost. Apparently, Wisconsinians don't like being told what to do. Like,
for real.
He said I can vote, just he didn't say for who. Like,
what's nuts to me is that he was giving out $1 million checks. Like, how is that legal?
It's not.
Bro?
It's not. But you know, Trump's just gonna pardon him. They do anything. I think that's why people don't do anything, because they know Trump's just gonna pardon them. Like,
I mean, do it anyway.
Back in the day, yeah, I agree. Back in the day, like the pardon was like you have to have like some shame, right? Like, what kind of person pardons that? And now it's like a tool for like, I'll just pardon them. Like he said that about the text messages. He was just like, I'll just pardon them. And like, why would you pardon them? They didn't do anything wrong. And they're like, what? I mean, fuck, dude.
Oh my God.
It's so much shit. It's been 1 week and there's so much shit going on. Like with the text messages, which is insane, right? I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, stop spreading misinformation. They told us,
dude,
there is no war in Bossing Say, monster.
Yeah. Repeatedly saying, no, there's no classified. There's not war plans. And then they came out. The guy, I mean, he leaked it. The fucking editor. Yeah. Which, there's no way that's not like self-sabotage. Somebody was like, we gotta, Trump is going too far. We gotta like, I'm gonna just Tim Waltz, whatever his name is, not Tim Waltz, something Waltz. That's self-sabotage, bro. How the hell do you add the editor of a news organization?
I see our boy working already. I see it.
Waltz something. Waltz. He's like, how do you spell Waltz?
Mike Waltz.
Mike Waltz. He added him saying, how did you add him? A round of applause.
My boy. Well earned.
And he said, oh man, he must have been saved under a different name on my phone. And I'm just like, what? And then once he added him, they just kept talking. They just kept doing it.
Just kept talking.
And I'm just like, there's no way. They cannot be this dumb. Like, it has to be intentional. Somebody's trying to sabotage themselves.
No.
Like, oops.
I think they're that.
Stop us, please.
You have like this inept group of people. Like, they talk about like getting rid of DEI. Like, these people are,
none of them are,
we have a merit-based society now.
Right.
What merits, bro? Because none of these people should be in the position that they're in.
It's crazy because even like the war plans, there's a rumor that Hexeth was using ChatGPT to like write his text for him.
I could see
and they're like,
I can see
now he's putting fucking classified information into ChatGPT, dude. It's gonna show up on somebody's
really
like,
weird.
Yeah,
that's not how people talk.
I'm just like, this man's a fucking idiot. Dude, what are you doing? He kept denying, and then the White House said, no, yeah, it happened, and then he still kept denying it. No, I didn't do it. And I'm just like, the White House has already said it happened, dude. Like, relax. Like, no, I didn't do it. It's so stupid, bro. It's so goddamn dumb. And then even our conservatives is upset. They're mad as fuck. They're like, this is the dumbest shit.
That's crazy.
Mike, they're literally like, Mike Waltz needs to resign. Hexeth needs to resign. Like, this is insane. It's an embarrassment. Like, people are calling for the resignation. And, you know, obviously Trump now is like, no, we've checked it. We're moving on now. Like, you guys are still on that? And I'm like, bro, we were on Hillary's emails for 10 years.
I'm
like,
saying, bro.
What are you... Fucking Hunter Biden, who's not even a fucking elected official.
Like, that was a thing forever. And to this day, they'll still bring it up.
Yeah.
Like, whenever they mess up. But Biden,
I'm like, dude,
bro, this man lives in your head, right?
Yeah,
Obama. Yeah.
What? Obama. It's fucking insane, man.
But
I don't know.
The thing. This like presidency is moving like a million miles a minute. Because you go from that, and that was big news, and now the whole tariff thing after Liberation Day. Like,
people really thought he wasn't gonna do it. Like, they're legit were thinking like, no, he's just joking, guys.
To be fair, he's gone back and forth.
Yeah, that's true.
So I didn't even know.
Yeah, but I mean, when he's telling you he's doing it, why would you vote that he's not gonna do it?
Yeah,
like, that's one of the biggest things.
What's crazy is how, if there are people still supporting, it's nuts to me that like they see that the entire world is like, all right, well, we're just gonna go over here, and like they're still like, yeah, we're winning,
right?
Like,
no, they still support, man. There's people I've talked to people. They're like, might have to suffer a little bit for long-term gains. Okay, guys,
that's nuts.
We have to trust the president. He knows what he's doing, and I'm just like, where was this for Biden? Just saying, right? If the problem was egg prices, like, what the fuck? And now they're twice as expensive, 4 times expensive.
I paid $12 for a carton of eggs.
It's gonna be great. I'm down with Trump. It's
I don't know who the fuck that was.
That's $1 an egg, sir.
Yeah, I know, dude.
But what I was gonna say, like, I saw this one thing, because I don't know if you saw, China, Korea, and Japan talks to make a trade alliance, and one, that is nuts, because they do not like each other.
No,
they have history.
Yeah, I know. Bobby Lee talks about the Korean Japanese history.
Japan did some fucked up
yeah,
shit.
Japan is some evil shit, dude. Yeah.
Not saying that like America didn't, because we definitely did. But Japan,
well, Puerto Rico never did.
I know Puerto Rico, bro. We just out there.
I mean, well, probably indigenous people probably white, but we're not gonna.
We did it to ourselves.
How far back do you go? Like at some point, atrocities happen anywhere.
We're just chilling, bro.
Aztec sacrificed like 10,000 people one day. So how far do we?
Shit.
Look it up.
Look at how many people the Aztec?
It was like 10,000 people one day.
Nuts.
It's insane.
I mean, that is wow.
I am wild.
But someone made like the joke where like, this president really is like uniting the world. Too bad the U.S. isn't part of it.
I've seen that,
which is so true. Like,
which is crazy because Putin was already doing that.
I mean, for real.
And it's so crazy because it's like, bro, you can't argue the man is not, Putin is not in his pockets or blackmailing him because Russia didn't even get fucking tariffs. And they're like, everyone in the world got tariffs except for Russia.
Import anything from Russia?
Do you import from any of those places that he's tariffing? You know what I mean? Like, and the tariffs are bullshit. You saw the counter tariffs that he put up. That big old thing,
the big board thing.
You saw how they calculated those?
Yeah, it was complete and total like some made up math.
Somebody said that you can actually input to ChatGPT on how to tariff, and it gives you the calculation.
Really?
How. And they're like, this man just literally ChatGPT. Like
they're just making it up as they go.
I was like, no.
You are fake
news. I mean, yeah, probably. And I know he did like a blanket 10% on like everything.
Yeah.
So like, if you import anything from Antarctica, that's 10%, big dog.
Yeah, but that's my thing. It's like they're saying like, how does this apply? Because let's say the car tariff, right? If it's not made in the U.S., you get whatever tariff, 25% tariff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, what about this car? This car has all the parts made in the U.S. except for the transmission. It's made in whatever. Do we slap a 25 on that? Like, how the fuck does that work? You know what I mean?
So
it's like very like complicating things. Even every person that's like in sort of economics.
Yeah,
and
they're
like,
saying it's a bad idea.
They're like, this is insane. Like, and you can see it. You can look at the S&P 500. Look at the Dow Jones. Look at
the entire market,
tanked,
bro.
Dude.
Everything is down
4%, 5%, 1,000 points, 500 points. I'm like, damn, dude, I've never seen this like this hard, right? Like people knew. They're like, yeah, I mean, when it opens,
as of us recording this, the stock market is at the worst point it's been since 2020 at the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So like all of Biden's presidency, it was just going up.
Right.
And this man's been in office, 2-3 months, and just crashed the economy.
I mean, that was the entire point of the Federal Reserve, reducing interest rates, because they knew, I mean, the United States has been in the longest bull market in history, right? I think it was been like 12 years, something like that.
We've been on a run. At some point, it's got to correct, right? And the whole point of post-COVID was like, it's gonna crash, or we're aiming for a soft landing. That's literally their words. We're trying to ease into it.
We're trying to ease into it and hopefully let it pass, and then we get back to winning, right? And that's why they've been raising interest rates and manipulating, whatever they can to try to keep inflation down. They finally get it down to 3%, 2.5%. They start lowering interest rates, and then boom, 25% on everything. And it's like, I can't even man, what is the point of that, right? Let's say he's truly thinking, man, we need to cut this budget. We need to clear the deficit, right? We need to clear the budget. We're gonna have to make some hard decisions. We're going to do these tariffs. Like, everyone's going to pay. Billionaires, millionaires, companies. We got to get this deficit down, right? And I think people, as much as people would hate it, if everyone's paying, you know what I mean? I don't know, right?
But the thing is,
but that's not what's happening.
Yeah, the people at the bottom are going to hurt the most.
Exactly. It should entirely be on, corporations, if you're making, you literally cannot exist outside of this bubble. You need to support it. You know what I mean? You need to get it right, because it's literally what's making you're living in the richest country in the world, right? I mean,
look, he has a very isolationist mindset, this whole America first thing.
Oh yeah,
isolationist.
Yeah,
where he thinks we can survive in a vacuum because America is a superpower. It is one of the largest. It is the largest economy in the world, or at least was. And he doesn't realize the reason we're in that position is because of our allies.
Because of the level of influence,
Yes, because we have all these partners.
Yeah.
almost every economist out there agrees that trade between these nations is what's gonna help us grow,
right?
Not
it's what makes
our
America
borders,
exactly.
You know?
And I mean, I don't understand this push for manufacturing jobs. I mean, they're gone, dude. Like a lot of these, they don't. The United States makes most of the money exporting software. You know, any sort of technology. You know what I mean? Compared to automobiles and stuff like that, that's not the case anymore. Chips, electronics. I mean, that stuff's made overseas for a reason because it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna build a factory in 6 months. You know what I mean, to counter the tariffs. A lot of people are like, "What's cheaper, building a factory or just lobbying senators to like cancel these tariffs?" Which I will say, man, like I've said it before. You're starting to see people shift. You know what I mean? Okay. I wish they had it in the first place, but you're starting to see more pushback. You know, the Congress just recently, they knocked down Canada's tariffs. They rejected it, right? It was like
a bipartisan effort.
It was like all the Democrats and like 8 Republicans, something like that. But it was enough to cancel the tariffs, right? Which I don't even know if fucking matters at this point. But
what's wild to me is they act like they have no influence there,
right?
Until it starts fucking with the rich people.
Into their money. Yeah.
Then it's like, no,
he's gone too far.
He's gone too far.
Yeah.
You tax the poor as much as you want, but
right.
the second you mess with our corporations, you've gone too
definitely. This man is unhinged.
Yeah.
Rand Paul, he's going up there and they're like, "We have to stop the president," and I'm just like,
"Bro, come on!
This is what stops you, bro? The fucking stock market." Not like deporting people with no due process, right? Not snatching up students off the streets and kidnapping them and deporting them. Like that shit's insane.
Yeah, like ICE agents and like regular clothes, that flashback badge.
I said this like 5 episodes ago, bro. It's an excuse to get rid of people you don't want. You know what I mean? Anybody's gonna be targeted. And now that they're saying that they don't need due process,
which is an insane argument to have. To say like, if you're a criminal, you don't deserve due process. How do you know you're a criminal if there's no due process? Like that's
how do you know you're a citizen? I mean, you can sit around and be like, "What are you gonna do? You carry your passport, your birth certificate, They don't care, man. Don't care. It's whoever agent's pulling you over. If they determine that your shit's fake, let's say you have your ID on you and they're like, "This is fake," you're getting deported.
Yeah.
Without due process, you can't prove you're a citizen. There is no stages.
Without due process, you are whatever the nearest ICE agent says you are.
Right.
You know?
And it's like, it's dangerous, man. At some point, it's going to be like, you know, I mean, you're already seeing it now. People are deporting. Marco Rubio was like, yeah, man, if they don't like what they want on this country, they need to go home. And he's like deporting anybody that doesn't agree with his political views. And I'm like, that is fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. What is that? Where is this going? You know what I mean? What is
the end game?
What is the end game? You're deporting people that don't agree with you politically just because, like, that's
like, and to what end? Like, if anything, that's gonna make more people not agree with you. So it's like, what is your end goal here?
All right,
because
it just starts with that, and eventually it's gonna be with, oh, they're insurrectionists. Oh, they're criminals. They want to overthrow the government because they don't agree with Trump.
I'll tell you right now, you try to round me up, you gonna put them labels and they gonna be facts, bro. I will be an insurrectionist.
Like, I might as well.
Yeah, you gonna label me a terrorist? Click, click.
Oh no, I can't say that. Cut that, Julius. He's like, what am I cutting? No. It's just an insane. I don't know, man. I don't know what the end game is, but no, it is insane. I don't know. I think people need to wake up, man, and be like, stand up, that this is not okay. You know, the next time you think you have the right to protest, you know, they're gonna come in and start snatching people, and then what? You know what I mean? They've already deported that dude from Maryland, right? He had papeles, and they fucking took his ass. They didn't even check him,
and they're like, we can't get him back.
Well, right.
Look, and I get it. There's some people out there that are like, I'm not brown, doesn't affect me. I'm here legally. I was born. Even if you are brown, you're like, I was born here legally. It doesn't affect me. Until it does.
Yeah, until it does.
Like, if there is no pushback, there is no one like calling truth to power and stuff, they can do whatever the hell they want. And like, eventually they'll come for you, man.
Right. Like, it doesn't matter, man. The minute you step up, you know, if you let it go to a point where the minute you step up, they can just throw you in jail for nothing. I mean, it's just All right, guys. I think we're gonna cut it there, man. I think this episode was all over the place. Hopefully, I can reorganize.
Make it succinct as possible.
Yeah, make it one coherent thought.
Or don't, I think
that's true. I could just leave it.
I was about to say autism. The ADHD.
Our autistic audience.
Yeah. Well, we probably have a touch of the tism.
Yeah, I mean, probably, dude.
But anyway,
yeah. Thanks for watching us, man. Thanks for putting up with us, watching us, following us on Instagram, Spotify, TikTok. If you want to see clips, shorts, we put them on YouTube, but I think TikTok does a little better job of portraying what we want to portray. Spotify has the audio only version of this. If you don't have YouTube Premium, go ahead and watch on that. You can always put your phone away or while you're driving.
Yeah.
And so let us know. Talk to us. Let us know what you want to talk about, man. I mean, we're always. And Addie wanted us to do more like a movie review stuff, and I actually did want to talk about a movie.
A movie? Is it Cinderella?
What? Cinderella? Snow White?
Snow White?
No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, but nephew brought it up. It was funny.
Fuck. All right, finish the outro and we'll do a movie thing real quick. Hurry up.
I think Julie's ready to go.
Okay, never mind. We'll do that next week.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We love you so much, man. Thanks for the support. We do it for you, man. We're hanging out. I love hanging out with my boys.
Just for reference, I have a flight to catch in the morning. He works early in the morning.
I go in at 4 in the morning.
We are here recording. Juju's off tomorrow, so he's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
So that is how much we care about
for real
doing this for y'all.
Yeah, it's almost I need to chill out. This is like a part-time job for me right now. I'm putting out way too much. To not get paid, but anyways, come on, pay us, guys. Sign up for a Patreon.
You guys are getting paid.
No, we're paying friendship support and confidence boosts.
Yeah. So those kind of words mean everything.
Yeah, they do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all again next week.
Yeah, like, subscribe, keep music alive. Love you guys.
Yes.